Welcome to the show. I'm your host, Tammy Brown. You're right here at BRCC Today. As you know, I've said before, BRCC has merged with the Louisiana Technical College Baton Rouge area campuses. So now BRCC consists of 5 other campuses that include programs like hands-on training, skills training, certification training. BRCC, of course, still does associate degrees, transfer degrees, and we have campuses in New Roads, Jackson, Port Allen. There's a campus near you, and we've got lots of programs available. Our tuition is affordable. Financial aid is available as well. With that being said, we'll move on, get right on with the show. My first guest is one of BRCC's main partners here in the Baton Rouge area, and it's with the Employ Baton Rouge program, and I have with us today the Director of Programs, Penny Collins.
Hi.
Hello, Penny. Thank you for being here, and I'm excited about what you have to share with the public. So, EmployBR, what services do they have for job seekers?
Well, EmployBR has a number of services available for job seekers. We are the employment and training program in East Baton Rouge Parish. Through the mayor's office and with our Workforce Investment Board and its director, Ms. Cynthia Douglas, and in partnership with the Louisiana Workforce Commission, we actually provide services to job seekers that include anything from employment assistance, on the job training, contract possibilities. We provide tuition assistance for those people who are willing and interested in going to school in places such as BRCC. We also help them with getting prepared to deal with employers, getting their resumes together, getting those interview skills, learning how to present themselves to an employer, dressing properly for that successful job. And so we provide all of those types of information and opportunities to individuals. In addition to that, we provide them with a lot of labor market information that tells them what are the employment trends that are taking place in the Baton Rouge and surrounding areas. Just to know that information is really important because it helps people decide what is that career track that they need to take.
And so people watching right now, someone that says, well, I've graduated for BRCC, I need some help looking for a job, or someone that says, I've never even done a resume, they can take advantage of your services.
They absolutely can take advantage of our services, and they can do that in multiple ways. We have online services that are available where you can actually post your resume online. When you post that resume, employers actually see it.
Wow.
And can contact you as a result of it if you meet the qualifications for their jobs. So we have that particular service is available at www.laworks.net. In addition to that, you can set up what's called a virtual recruiter. What that virtual recruiter does is it allows an individual to get notifications when an employer posts a job looking for similar skills that they have indicated on their resume.
That's awesome.
So they will get contacted, and they can in turn check into that job opening that has been posted and make contact with that employer based on the way the employer wants you to apply for the job. In addition, they can come into one of our 2 comprehensive centers. We have one located at 4523 Plank Road, and we also have one at 1991 Wooddale Boulevard. And both are very comprehensive centers. We have staff available to assist them, answer any questions they may have, give them that guidance and direction on how to get through the process for whatever that choice is that they're looking for, be it training or employment.
That's outstanding. And it's for all ages, right? So it's not just for young people coming out of high school, it's all ages.
It's all ages. And actually, we actually have a separate youth services center at 1520 Thomas Delpa Drive, which is dedicated to youth between the ages of 14 and 21.
Oh, nice.
And helping them to meet their needs and understanding what are my next choices, how do I make those decisions as to where do I move beyond high school. If they have, for whatever reason, decided to drop out of high school, providing them with the resources to try to get their education continued so they can become marketable.
That's great. So it's like a clearinghouse for basically someone's career. They can come there and do an application to get a job. You guys can help them find a job. And then you mentioned the training part as well. You can help them get training.
Absolutely. It's almost like a stepping stone kind of effect. If you need your educational needs met, we can help you to find that direction, and then moving on from there, getting into a training program that will help you to get those skills that employers are so desperately looking for with a qualified workforce, and then actually helping to make that connection between you and employers who have job openings for the types of skills that individuals currently have.
That is like such a valuable resource to our people in this community. And of course they're located not just in Baton Rouge, they're in every parish, because this show also airs in some of our other surrounding parishes. So whatever parish you're in, it's a WIA Career Solution Center, right?
Most of them are referred to as Business and Career Solution Centers.
Gotcha.
And it will be very typically the name of the parish or some association with the parish attached to Business and Career Solution Centers. We have just recently rebranded ourselves from the Baton Rouge Business and Career Solution Center, and so many people know us as that, to EmployBR. That actually transformed in May.
Now, as far as the training programs, so many people that go to BRCC are able to get financial aid, which is the federal financial aid, which covers all their tuition and stuff like that. But federal financial aid doesn't pay for the short-term programs, like the certification programs, the programs that last 2 weeks or 12 weeks. So you guys can fill in the gap there.
We can fill in the gap, and of course, based on where an individual is coming from, their area has the ability to make certain decisions as to what programs they will utilize. Most of it will be based on high demand, high growth in that region. Most of it is done on a regional basis. And so for us, our sister agency is LWIA 20, which covers the 10 surrounding parishes around East Baton Rouge Parish. But you can contact those parishes. You can find out what they offer here in Baton Rouge. We do work very closely with BRCC along with other entities for shorter term curriculum, especially in things where the big boom is taking place.
Yeah, the construction, yeah.
We have a lot going on there with short-term training programs.
And of course, you know, for people watching, you know, that are not familiar with the short-term certification training programs, we have things like welding, heavy equipment operator, pipe fitting. BRCC offers at the Port Allen campus, and sometimes the fee could be like $400, $500. And if you don't have that money out of pocket, this is an agency that could possibly assist you with this if you meet their qualifications.
Absolutely. Right? In addition to that, we can also assist with things like supportive services for individuals that we may have in training that may need some additional assistance to deal with some of those little bumps in the road we run into along the way.
And so that's for the job seekers, and we have just a short time left, but you also serve businesses. Can you do a brief, talk just briefly about what you do for the businesses in the area?
We do provide services to businesses, and those are very important services. We assist businesses with getting their job postings done on a national, state, and local level based on the same website that I gave you earlier, www.laworks.net. And in addition to that, we provide in-house services to employers, which can include helping them screen for candidates, providing them opportunities to host recruiting events in our office. Matter of fact, we're doing a big job fair this Thursday at the Belle of Baton Rouge Atrium. It will run from 9 o'clock to 11. We ask that veterans make themselves available from 9 until 2, and then from 11 to 2 would be the general public. And right now we currently have over 87 employers who have registered for that particular job fair.
And we are going to put a slide up with your number so people to call and get more information about some of the things you offer and about the job fairs that you're doing. But all this is free. I wanted to make this clear. Absolutely. It's free to the public. All this is free, all these opportunities that she's offering, and also to the employers. They don't even have to pay for postings.
That's correct. Matter of fact, employers can get an advantage because if they enter into an on-the-job training contract with us, they can actually get a reimbursement for a person's wages if they qualify for our program based on the high cost of training new employees.
Wow, that's some good stuff. And is there a limit of a number of employees they have to have? Like if it's a small business in the area that wants to take advantage, is there a certain?
There's really no particular limitations except for it cannot exceed more than approximately 50% of your labor force.
Got you. Thank you so much, Ms. Collins. You guys offer so much. Thank you for being on the show. We want to have you again to talk more in depth about this, because this is something that everyone needs to know about. A lot of people do know about it, but we want as many as possible to know about it, right?
We'll be glad to come back and share all the information we can.
Thank you so much, Ms. Collins. That was Ms. Penny Collins with EmployBR, great services here in Baton Rouge. Stay tuned. Don't go away. We have another guest coming up.